Let's hear from NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang.
This last week was a historic week. We manufactured the most advanced AI chips in the world, in the most advanced fab in the world, here in America for the first time. All of this started with President Trump wanting to re-industrialize the United States. His tariffs was a pressing agent in making this possible at the speed that we're doing. And now, shortly after less than a year, we're now manufacturing the most advanced chips for AI here in the United States.
What other impacts are you seeing from these tariffs? Has it seen inflation jump up dramatically? Have we seen some of the consequences the so-called experts told us was going to happen almost immediately?
No, we haven't seen that. But what we have seen is the experts, again, as you just pointed out, be disproven yet again. I don't know why we continue to call these people experts anymore. I think we need to come up with a new word for them. I'm inclined to use the word liar, but, I like to be polite. I'll tell you what we are seeing as a result of President Trump's bold economic policy. We're seeing record job creation. We're seeing incredible investments, not just domestically from American companies, but international countries saying, I want to bet on America because America is in good hands under this president. And of course, you hear from incredible business leaders like the CEO of NVIDIA and many others who are lauding President Trump for his leadership on this front. And so, while the writers of, random publications and in the media who are betting on President Trump's failure, I actually want to remind them of a quote from President Obama: to root for the failure of a president is to root for the country's failure. And so maybe they would be wise to, I don't know, just hope that President Trump knows what he's doing, because if history is any judge of what lies ahead, I'm pretty confident in his ability to deliver for the American people in the future and for many years to come.
Well, I hope you're right. And let's end on some good news. The woke and woeful Cincinnati police chief, Terry Thigi, has been placed on administrative leave, and there's going to be an internal investigation on the effectiveness of her leadership in the Cincinnati Police Department. She, of course, came to national prominence after a number of white people were bashed in what is alleged to be race-based hate crimes, essentially. The footage was absolutely shocking, and yet the police chief had this to say about it.
Social media and journalism and the role it plays in this incident. And yes, guys, that's you. That is you. Social media, the post that we've seen, does not depict the entire incident.
Talk about shooting the messenger, CJ. She seemed to be more upset about these clips going viral and some attention being brought to these horrendous crimes, acts of violence, than the fact that they actually happened. And you had mobs of people attacking a couple of victims who were left with serious injuries.
Yeah, exactly that. She's asking us to just completely ignore what we all just saw with our own two eyes. It's actually insane to even think about. But this is exactly why President Trump and so many people on the right have gone after DEI. These people don't know how to lead. They did not earn it. That is actually what DEI should stand for. But beyond that, it's exactly why President Trump has sent the National Guard in many American cities, because what I just saw in that video looks like a third world country. That has no business happening in the United States of America. And if folks like this police chief won't stand up and lead, then President Trump will intervene. And I got to tell you, the people of Cincinnati will welcome it. And I believe the Republican governor of Ohio, would also welcome it, because people want to feel safe. They want to be safe in their communities. That's not something far-fetched to ask for, not something crazy to demand. It's an expectation, and it's a very reasonable one.
CJ Pearson, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.